Hello, Carnage Cravers. Welcome back to Carnage Corner. I am Ken Carnage, and I would like to start today's show. Today, we're going to be talking about the WrestleMania 32, the pre-show, the Hall of Fame ceremony, all of that. We're going to be getting into that. But I would like to start the show by just having a brief moment of silence. Just yesterday, they found Joni. I always had trouble with her last name. They just found China dead in her home, which, regardless of what you may think of, China's decisions since leaving the WWE, I think we can all agree that she was an integral part of the Attitude Era, and definitely deserves a brief moment of silence. So, please join me. Thank you. Now, I want to go ahead and get right into some of the fun stuff. Let's talk about the 2016 Hall of Fame, the class of 2016. Let's go ahead and start with Godfather. Godfather was inducted by the APA, and that was just awesome. Who knew JBL could be so funny? The APA, they were very funny. They did this bit where JBL keeps trying to tell stories, and Ron Simmons is like, no, 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 you can't tell that one. You can't tell that one. And, the implication being that if JBL tells a story, Ron's going to get in trouble with his wife, which was very, very funny. It was funny. Very happy for the Godfather. He was definitely a huge part of the Attitude Era, and I'd say Charles Wright absolutely deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. So I'm very happy for him. Another inductee for this year was Stan the Lariat Hansen, who admittedly I've never gotten the chance to see a Stan Hansen match, but I've heard many people talk about working with Stan and talk about how dangerous it was because Stan couldn't see very far without his glasses. So that clothesline, or lariat as he called it, was not always right on the money. Stan was inducted by Vader, and I could have listened to those two talk for hours. Vader told the story about Stan gouging his eye out. Literally, I've seen that video. Vader has to, put it back in. It's grisly, it's gnarly, and it was really great to just listen to two old, veterans of the business talk and tell stories, and it just was really great. I could have listened there, and I could have sat there and listened to that, just the two of them talk for hours. Jacqueline was inducted by the Dudleys, which nothing but respect for Jacqueline. She was one of the pioneering women of the Attitude Era, and she was a damn good wrestler. And more often than not, when she was in the ring with a girl, with one of the girls in that period, with the exception of, say, a Lita or a Molly Holly, the majority of the women she was in there with, they were not really trained wrestlers. So she was quite often trying to make chicken salad out of chicken shit and doing a damn good job of it. Who knows, maybe in the near future, Jacqueline will return the favor and induct the Dudley Boys. Who knows? But the Freebirds were inducted by the New Day. Why the New Day? I don't know. I just don't know. But the Freebirds told some great stories. They were funny as hell. And again, could listen to them talk 4 hours. And then they, excuse me, and then, of course, God, why is his name escaping me? PSAs, Michael PSAs. he went ahead and sang Bad Street USA, and I could not stop laughing all the way Bad Street USA. So that was a lot of fun, the Big Boss Man was inducted by Slick, and I mean, no disrespect to Slick, I feel Big Boss Man should have been inducted by Jim Cornette. You know, Jim was Boss Man's real close friend, was his manager for the whole beginning of his career. But hey, you know what? To be fair, none of that happened in WWE. That was the WCW days when he was Big Bubba Rogers. So, whichever, whatever, is what it is. Very happy for the Boss Man. I mean, granted, this is posthumous, but his family was there to accept the honor. He definitely deserves it, definitely earned it. Boss Man was one of the best men, especially of his size, ever to step into the ring. And then Snoop Dogg was inducted by John Cena. This is the part of the show where it stops being PG. Why the fuck is Snoop Dogg going into the WWE Hall of Fame? Okay? And just follow along with me here. I don't have anything against Snoop Dogg or rap music or anything else like that, but just let's talk about what the WWE presents itself as. And if the WWE is serious about their anti-bullying campaign, then why is this man who is being inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame being allowed to wear an outfit that is essentially made of a gang flag? His whole outfit was made out of blue bandana. He was wearing one big fucking Crip flag. It's absolute bullshit. It should not be allowed. That being said, we're just going to gloss over that because it's a celebrity wing and it don't mean a damn thing anyways. Joan London received the Warrior Award from Dana Warrior. I'm going to be honest. Before this, I didn't know who Joan London was. I was, oblivious as to who she was. I don't watch news. I don't watch news, and when I do get news, I usually get it through radios or podcasts or something like that. So I was not familiar with her story. However, after becoming familiar with her story, I'm very happy for her. Receiving the award, I'm very happy that she has come through her fight happy and healthily, and hopefully she continues to be that way. And then, of course, moving forward, Sting was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame by Ric Flair. Gonna be honest, kind of felt like Rick was holding back. Like he was trying not to say certain things. It's just a feeling I got. Don't know if it's right. I'm happy for Sting. Kind of heartbroken. He announced his retirement, which is, I'm just furious with the WWE for for the way they booked Sting. They bring in Sting, and do they give us Sting versus Undertaker? No. They put Undertaker in the ring against Bray Wyatt, and they put Sting against Triple H, which broke down into NWO versus DX, which didn't make a damn bit of sense because Sting was never on good terms with the NWO Black and White. He was only part of the Wolfpack. It doesn't make sense. I mean, you people just you bastardize history, and you just do not make a damn bit of sense. And yeah, and beyond that, then you put Sting in a freaking match with Seth Rollins, and fucking you could have brought Sting in. Sting could have done one match. He didn't need to get his neck broken. He didn't need to get fucked up. He could have done one match. If you had given us Sting versus Undertaker, we'd have been happier than pigs in poop, and he would not be in the boat he's in now. Just NWO versus DX. Fuck off. It felt like this whole thing was one big ego stroke for Vince and Hunter and Stephanie, who are some of the most narcissistic, self-serving, heartless pieces of shit on the planet. It's just ridiculous, the way they manipulate and hold people down, and you're 2 inches shorter than this guy, so this guy must be better than you, and just for people who they put on this public facade. It's basically a good PR spin, which is absolutely goddamn ridiculous. That being said, I am Ken Carnage. When I come back to you again, we're going to go ahead and talk about the pre-show and probably get into WrestleMania as well. Sorry, I know I'm getting this to you just a little bit late, but I've been busy with Batman v Superman and everything else, but as I really still wanted to do this review, preview, whatever the hell you want to call it, because it's just I'm a lifelong wrestling fan, and it's upsetting to me because these days, when I sit down to watch wrestling, I feel like I am just being slapped across the face. Like they're just flipping me the bird. It's ridiculous. Absolutely goddamn ridiculous. That being said, until next time, I am Ken Carnage, and Carnage is right around the corner.